Hi there. Welcome to a special how-to episode of Mindful Minecraft. This is the Crystal Palace. Oh, there's another dragon over there. Oh, look at that thing. I hadn't noticed that. Cool. This is how to build an infinity pool. And I've already I want to put an infinity pool in the clouds actually, which is super cool since these dragons are floating. I was like, why not put our infinity pool in the clouds? I already put my starting point over here so we wouldn't have to build up from the ground. I like to keep my how-to episodes looks good, as short and sweet as possible. If you want to watch me or listen to me ramble on, you can watch the full episodes of Mindful Minecraft. Now, so I'm just, let's keep it, kind of small, since this is just a how-to. That'll be the outline of our pool. The minimum depth is actually 4. Well, that's height, but it's the depth of the pool. But I'm going to do 5 here because that's the height of a cloud. So it'll kind of be like cloud dimensions, the dimensions of a small cloud. You can put a infinity pool almost anywhere and use any material. Glass is a great one for a glass bottom pool. This is just smooth quartz here because it's, again, we're in the clouds, so that's cool. And you can use any shape. A cliff is a cool place for an infinity pool. You just need a cool the only requirement is you need a cool place for a waterfall. And of course a cliff, top of a building. Anywhere really, it doesn't have to be a huge waterfall. But I was saying, say you build it on a cliff, well, it might have a natural shape to it. It might not be a square like this. One side of your infinity pool has to be at least one side needs to be where the waterfall spills over. It can be all 4 sides if you'd like, but at least one. And I'd suggest at least one side has, steps to get in your pool. But, do what you want to. I want a small deck over here. So at least we can put a couple chairs. Oops. This side will be our steps. Just make sure you put your steps in right side up. I guess I have to be on the lower half of the, and it'll, yeah, okay, so is that enough? Oh, one more step. This pool might be half steps, but that's okay. Be perfect for our demonstration. What happened to the music? That's part of the fun. Here it comes. Now you might think I'm crazy and this is not really necessary, but I just want to fill this in. Because if you view it from the bottom, you might be going like, what is that? Oops. Actually build a secret room in here, which would be cool. You know, since this is in a cloud, you know, maybe this could be like the pool house, the integrated pool house, so you could change into your swim trunks down here. That's just an idea for you. We're not going to do that. Okay, so again, we have one block, which is the floor of the pool, of course. The minimum height is normally 3 blocks, but I did 4, so I would match the depth of the cloud. And then on a minimum of one side, you need to remove one block, because that's where the waterfall is going to flow from. Then take another material. Just going to use some wood here. And this will be a temporary platform for you to spread the water buckets on. Dump the water on using the water bucket. Then we'll remove the wood. Now, to be honest, I don't know what will happen I think we actually, the best thing to do would be to, let's temporarily remove this one step. One thing you need to know when you're working with water is if if you don't get it right the first time and there's something weird, sometimes you have to start completely over and fill every place in where there's a water bottle, you know, a water bucket. So you don't have to have every place at the water bucket, but you want enough so that there's no movement of the water. And you don't have to go to the edge. You can have, you can play with that, but that's how I'm gonna do it today. Now let's remove the false bottom here. You can see it immediately fills in all the other squares underneath with water, which is exactly what we want. Come on, I want to be careful with these stairs over here. Here comes a cloud. It's coming through the pool. Did you see that? Super cool. That's why we built it in the clouds. Now I can't see. Ooh, that's cool. You can see that dragon over there. Uh-oh. I don't think that'll cause a problem with the waterfall. But yeah, it's stuff like that. You do something and then it messes up how the water's flowing. And it can be a real problem to fix. So be careful when you are working with water. That's just my warning, and you're going to come back and thank me in the comments. You're going to be like, you were right, and I spent half of my day, you know, trying to find where the water blocks were. Is that, I think there's a little, maybe air pocket there. Weird. See that? That's like a... Got to carefully find all these. What's going on here? See, I think maybe it would have been better to leave that step and do like this. You want to make sure to fill in all these pockets because it's not cool to have course, if you don't use steps, you won't have to mess with that. Did we get them? I think we did. That looks super cool. Here comes a cloud again. Let's take a look at the water flowing. See, that's going all the way down there. Now I tried to make this, see, it's kind of cloud shaped. Isn't that cool? Now we could build some stairs all the way up here, but you know, I think people are just gonna have to fly up. Let's see what happened when this waterfall hits. We could make this cool somehow if we wanted to, but you get the idea.